Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion Podcast. Well, Barcelona cruised to a 3-1 victory against Espanyol at the Camp Nou. If you ask me, Barcelona are fast becoming unstoppable because this win has taken them to 33 points on the table, and in 12 games, Barcelona have scored a whopping 40 goals and they only conceded 11 goals. If a team is performing at this rate and they are scoring this lot of goals, I don't see anything who can stop them. Who can stop them. If you look at the way Barcelona play, you will know for a fact that this team is really unstoppable, and Hansi Flick has really performed magic with this Barcelona team, to be honest, because all the players that he has at his disposal, I think is getting maximum out of each and every player. And the way they play, they were not afraid and they were just so brave to execute the manager's plan and tactics. Barcelona set up in a 4-2-3-1 shape system against Espanyol, while Espanyol used a 4-1-4-1 a 4-1-4-1 formation against Barcelona. If you ask me, that Espanyol formation, from my own perspective, I think he was trying to stay as compact as possible, just to make sure that they shut down every space that Barcelona may be looking to exploit in their half. However, you cannot do that against this Barcelona, because it can only work against a team who are afraid to play in between the lines and to play in between those half spaces. However, Barcelona, they realize that they need to explore all these half spaces, and that gave Espanyol caused Espanyol a whole lot of problems, because they were not able to contain Barcelona, and despite the fact that they set up in a compact formation just to keep them out. Barcelona they weren't afraid to play in between those half spaces, and that really caused Espanyol a whole lot of problem, and they were not able to contain Barcelona. And in the first half, Barcelona got three good and three outstanding goals against Espanyol. Before I go into the key moment of the game, let me just discuss about Barcelona's formation. When you look at how Barcelona set up, they set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation with Casado and Pedri playing as double pivot, while you have Lamine Yamal, you have Dani Olmo, and you have Raphinha played as the attacking midfield players, and you have Robert Lewandowski as the point man. If you look at how they did this in a fabulous way, that whenever they are in the possession, whenever they are in the build-up phase, they set up in a 4-2-4 shape, whereby you see Lewandowski dropping into line with the three attacking midfielders. And when you look at Raphinha, majority of the time, he always drifts into the midfield to form an overload in the middle of the park, and giving Balde enormous space on the left-hand channel of the pitch to exploit those space in behind Espanyol's defense. So this dynamism disturbs was a big problem for Espanyol, and they were not able to actually shut down all those spaces. That's why the fact that they set up in a kind of formation that is meant to restrict Barcelona's defense, Barcelona's offensive play. So in the 12 minutes of the game, Dani Olmo got the opening goal of the game for Barcelona. The run was perfect into the box, and Lamine Yamal provided a fantastic pass into the box, which Dani Olmo took once, and that ended in the back of the net. From my perspective, I think Lamine Yamal is fast becoming the magician at Barcelona, because whenever you see Lamine Yamal on the ball, he performs magic and he's not really afraid. He's confident on the ball. He has vision, and his passes, his touches are pristine. I don't really know what I can compare this boy to, because the kind of confidence that he has, his touches, his passes, I think is beyond his age, because it's beyond his age for a 17-year-old, and I think Lamine Yamal, he will surely be a future Ballon d'Or contender. That's my own opinion. That's what I think, because if he continue at this on this projection, there's nothing stopping him. To be honest, there's nothing stopping Lamine Yamal. And again, in the 23rd minute, Raphinha gave Barcelona another advantage, which got them the second goal of the game. Casado again, I said earlier that Raphinha drifts into the midfield to cause an overload in the middle of the park. That's exactly what he did, and that opened up that back line for Raphinha to exploit, and Casado did a fantastic job to locate him with a pinpoint pass, which he actually lobbed over the goalkeeper to give Barcelona the second goal of the game. And in the 31st minute, Dani Olmo got his second goal of the game. I think this is the third time he will be starting for Barcelona, and he has already scored 5 goals so far in La Liga this season. So it has really been a fantastic start to life for him in Spain and at Barcelona. And I think again, the manager is actually getting the best out of every single player that he has at his disposal. And again, in the second half, Espanyol also got a consolation goal, which I think they deserve, because they they work really hard defensively. They worked really extremely hard defensively against Barcelona, because Barcelona are a team that are very hard to stop when they are on attacking spree, because the way they exploit different spaces and the intelligence of the players, their touches always puts their opponent in difficult situations. And that was that was the same thing against Espanyol. The way they exploit all those aspects, all those spaces in between Espanyol's defensive lines was just so perfect, and they were able to get 3 goals in the first half. And in the second half, I think the manager, Espanyol manager, the formation worked a bit well for them in the second half, because Barcelona were not really able to get any more goals in the second half. I think that was what the manager was looking to achieve in the first half, which they could not really contain Barcelona. So these are just the things I observed from the game. If you have any contrary opinion, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game. If you are just coming across this page for the very first time, please do it to like and subscribe. And if you are already, please kindly smash the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.